There are numerous movies and titles that I find truly excellent or simply enjoyable, yet they often don't receive mainstream recognition. Allow me to introduce you to some remarkable films that you might have overlooked or forgotten over the years. This selection of 10 movies could open new horizons for you or evoke nostalgic feelings. Whether they become new favorites or cherished memories, we'll have to wait and see. Number 10. Berlin Syndrome. While vacationing in Berlin, Australian photojournalist Claire meets Andy, a charming local, and they quickly feel a strong attraction. After a passionate night together, Claire wakes up to find herself locked in Andy's apartment while he has gone to work. What starts as a budding romance turns into a chilling scenario of sexual captivity. Berlin Syndrome is a gripping psychological thriller that keeps viewers on edge until the very end. Under the skilled direction of Kate Shortland, the film avoids falling into cliches and delivers a unique and compelling narrative. Though its slow pace and art house style may not appeal to everyone, the film's eerie atmosphere and unsettling story make it a standout in its genre. On the 9th place we have The Vault. This movie follows an engineer, Highmore, who discovers a hidden, impenetrable fortress beneath the Bank of Spain and joins a team of master thieves to steal a legendary lost treasure. They plan the heist during Spain's World Cup final, capitalizing on the nationwide distraction as thousands of soccer fans flood the streets. With security forces closing in, the crew has only minutes to execute their plan. Despite dealing with familiar heist tropes, The Vault is crafted with such elegance and style that it often transcends its cliches. Under Balaguero's direction, the film may lack profound themes and complex characters, but it delivers an entertaining and stylish caper. The movie's suspense and high-stakes action make it a worthwhile watch. Number 8. Blackhat. Blackhat takes place in Hong Kong after a nuclear plant and the Mercantile Trade Exchange in Chicago are hacked. A federal agent, Viola Davis, suggests the FBI collaborate with China to catch the cybercriminals. Chen Dewey, the leader of the Chinese team, insists on the release of convicted hacker Nick Hathaway, Chris Hemsworth, to assist in the investigation. Despite being a few years old, the film remains relevant and well-crafted, thanks to Mann's strong script and adept direction. Mann's expertise ensures the film's effectiveness, adding his signature flair. The movie excels in its character-driven moments, whether showcasing realistic violence, intimate romance, or characters' solitary contemplation. All hallmark elements of Mann's captivating cinema style. The movie taking the 7th spot in our list is Closer. Closer follows Alice, Natalie Portman, an American stripper in London, who meets Dan, Jude Law, on the street and is hit by a taxi while looking at him. Dan takes her to the hospital, and they start dating. A year later, Dan, now bored and having written a novel about Alice, flirts with photographer Anna. Pretending to be Anna in a chat room, Dan arranges a chance meeting between Anna and dermatologist Larry. Over the years, both relationships fall apart. Clive Owen delivers the most emotionally nuanced performance as Larry, a dermatologist seeking love and loyalty, with Natalie Portman close behind as the coy stripper. Closer features mature, brave performances from its all-star cast, capturing the intense emotional interplay between characters. The film explores deep connections and conflicts, with characters emotionally engaging and wounding each other. On the 6th spot we have Nocturnal Animals. A successful Los Angeles art gallery owner's idyllic life is disrupted by her handsome second husband's frequent travels. During his absence, she receives a manuscript from her first husband, whom she hasn't seen in years. The manuscript tells a harrowing story of a teacher whose family trip turns into a nightmare. Tom Ford has crafted an exceptional film, establishing himself as a serious director with a distinctive style akin to David Fincher or the Coen brothers. Every frame exudes visual elegance and narrative depth, constantly engaging the audience with its puzzle-like complexity. The film's glamorous tragedy unfolds with unexpected twists. Overall, Nocturnal Animals is gripping, compelling, and a creative leap forward from Ford's debut 7 years ago. If you find this video helpful in any way, make sure to drop us a like so that the video can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when we post more videos about weekly releases. Number 5. 1922. 1922 is based on Stephen King's novella. 1922 follows proud farmer Wilfred James, who, with his teenage son's reluctant help, murders his wife to gain her inherited land. Soon after, supernatural events plague James and his farm. The film maintains a menacing atmosphere without relying on typical horror gimmicks. 1922 unsettles more than it scares, opting for a slow burn approach that can feel tedious at times. Its intense focus on character development may be excessive for some viewers. For Stephen King fans, 1922 combines the unsettling horror of There Will Be Blood and Poe's The Telltale Heart, showcasing Thomas Jane at his darkest and most disturbing. On the fourth position, we have Velvet Buzzsaw. After paintings by an unknown artist are discovered, a supernatural force enacts revenge on those who exploit art for greed. Velvet Buzzsaw may not fully satisfy art world enthusiasts or horror fans, but its talented cast and striking visuals keep it engaging. Director Dan Gilroy critiques the corruption, careerism, and superficiality in prestigious art exhibitions, galleries, museums, and journals. The film offers a fictional yet biting commentary on the art world's leading figures. Overall, Velvet Buzzsaw is a watchable blend of horror and satire. Number 3. Ark. With the world's oil supply depleted, corporations and nations battle over remaining energy resources. Engineer Robbie Amell is trapped in a house, defending a technology that could provide unlimited energy but has created a time loop, forcing him and his friends to relive the same day repeatedly. Despite its modest scope, the film packs a powerful punch. Director Elliot crafts a believable near-future world with minimal visual effects. The film's intriguing premise and effective storytelling make it compelling. On number 2, we have The Platform. In a prison where inmates are fed by a descending platform, those at the top hoard food while those below starve, prompting one man to attempt to change the system. The Platform uses its premise to deliver a brilliant and thought-provoking allegory of our political and socio-economic realities. The film presents a capitalist society akin to a high-tech version of Dante's Inferno, depicting a confusing, inescapable prison ruled by the market's whims. Although it's anything but a balanced diet, the film offers much to chew on. Its strength lies in its simple yet haunting portrayal of societal status and personal choices. The movie profoundly comments on how individual actions impact others, making it increasingly impactful upon reflection. Given that this is a Spanish movie, Netflix does offer the option of watching it in English. On our first position, we have The Space Sweepers. After recovering a crashed space shuttle in their latest debris chase, the crew of Spaceship Victory discovers a 7-year-old girl inside. They soon realize she is the human-like robot wanted by the UTS Space Guards and decide to demand a ransom. The film maintains a fast pace with numerous plot twists, frequent explosions, and plenty of robots, all while offering a raw examination of capitalist class structures, a hallmark of South Korea's top directors. The exciting action scenes, stunning graphics, and found family dynamics make it a movie you shouldn't overthink. The main characters are relatable, overworked, and struggling with debt, acutely aware of their place in a toxic capitalist hierarchy. Much like Pacific Rim, the film's overt political messages are highly effective.